actually exhausting for a lot of people is men taking over women's sports. And it happens all the time, particularly at the high school level. It's also because when some of the female players in the WNBA, the entire point of which is to have a separate league so that women can play, when they said that they didn't think men should compete against them, the owners and the coaches of the WNBA went after the female players. So this is in response to the insanity that is men competing in women's sports. And it is kind of ridiculous that you have to do stuff like this, but you have the Associated Press says, if you're a man who claims to be a woman, we're going to call you a woman. So you'll read all these confusing stories about men with female pronouns, and everybody's having to deal with it, and a lot of us are sick to death of it.
Inflating.
No, but how is this any less ridiculous than a man who claims to be a woman, maybe more legitimately, trying to play in a women's sport team? How is that any more ridiculous? Okay. They're the exact same thing.
Yeah, listen, to be clear, I don't think that biological males should compete against females who are biological females. I do not support that.
So then if the end result of this, let's say, stunt is the WNBA coming out and saying, okay, you know what, actually you're right, men can't compete in our league, then how is this not a good thing? How is it not a good thing to force them to live by the rules that they're claiming to represent? I mean, this is a complete loser issue for them, and it's because they're cowards and they don't want to address it directly. I mean, the fact that they're reportedly coming out and saying, no, they actually can't compete in the league, but they don't want to explain why, when they could literally just point to the very first letter in their league's name, it just shows that they're too cowardly to actually do anything about it. And look, everyone else, yes, has moved on from this issue because it is such a colossal loser for the left. Even AOC is trying to distance herself from it, claiming, oh, woke one, that was crazy, which I think is disingenuous on her part. But there's a very clear opportunity here for the WNBA to follow the example of other sports leagues like the NCAA, the International Olympic Committee, World Swimming, that have already made a stand on this issue and just simply do the right thing. And I think that it's a matter of pride at this point. They don't want to admit that the left got this wrong, because then they would have to admit that conservatives got it right.
Are you as compassionate about getting women paid more bigger salaries?
They have their own league.
They have their own league.
I know, but see, Jeremy, that you're shaking your head because this is all confusing. I think
no. There's nothing confusing to me about a biological man trying to compete in a women's sport. To me, that's not confusing. It's just wrong. And the WNBA has an opportunity here to get it right and to set the standard for other sports around the country.